question. Why do you feel like we as a society tend to highlight what you would consider the sins of homosexual individuals versus just other sins in the Bible, like people who have narcissistic traits, who are liars, who gossip? Like, why aren't we also talking equally about these if sin is evil?
There's a passage in the Bible that says that they overcame him, meaning that the church, the saved, overcame the devil. And it says by the blood of the Lamb, the blood of Jesus the Christ, and the power of their testimony. So the power of the word of their testimony. And so I take that literally. And ever since my conversion, ever since I was rescued from this world, that's all I've wanted to do is get out and give my testimony, because my testimony not only gives hope to those that are trapped in those things, and or to the loved ones of people who are trapped in those things, but my testimony also allows me to go into churches and speak to ministries and to people who claim Christianity, and to teach Christians how to love on and embrace people who think differently than them and look different and act different and dress different, because that to me is the only goal. Like, my only goal, I ain't gonna start crying now, so don't get all happy on me, but my only goal is to be available for people, that they would get to experience more in life. Look, homosexuality in my world is a sin, but it's not the only sin I was guilty of, right? So it's not the only thing that anybody should have been addressing to me. And I remember I used to represent nightclubs on the floats in the parade pride festivals, and I remember being on a float in Philadelphia, and we passed one corner, and there were all of these people, and they had signs about you're gonna burn in hell and it's a sin, and they had Bibles and they had bullhorns, and I remember looking at them and just shaking my head thinking, ew, I don't want to know that God. But then I got to the end of the parade, and we were all sitting there, and there was a group, an organization that was a part of the parade that called themselves a church. And I remember that they walked up to me and they said, don't you let them people in that corner get to you, because God created you just the way you are, and he don't make no mistakes. And as they walked away, I remember thinking, I don't want to know their God either, because their God, if he made me this way, he made me confused, he made me delusional, he made me born in the wrong body, which is what I believed at the time. So I didn't want to know that God either. And so I guess I'm just blessed in the way that I can relate to people from all sides of that whole situation, because I once was a part of all of those situations. And my only goal isn't to tell people what they can't do, is to tell them what they can do and what Jesus can do for them. And if they want that, it's available to them. If they don't, I'm still there for them, and I'm still going to support them, and I'm still going to embrace them, and I'm still going to be there for them when they need it.